Hi everyone, I'm Terry, and this is the Yarn Joy podcast, episode number 115. Welcome. Well, I have quite a few finished objects, but I can't show them to you because I already mailed them off. So, I did film a clip, and I will insert the clip here of those finished objects. So I'm getting ready to send off a package to Amber of Crochet for her charity make-along, and I wanted to show you a few of the items that I recently finished that's going to be going in there. Okay, so I made several more of the backpack buddies, and I was wanting to show you. This is a pattern that is by the friendlyredfox.com, I think, and like I said, I'll put the patterns in the description box, but anyway, the links. It is a little ice cream cone. Now hers was for a keychain. It's an ice cream cone keychain, and I added the eyes and the little smile to it because I thought that was super cute. And a tip for this, if you're gonna make the ice cream cones, if you know that yarn that you can get, it's baby yarn, and it's got, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little shiny thread that's running through it. I think it might have been Bernat. I've had it for a long time, but it's kind of scratchy. It's not really, I wouldn't use it for a baby blanket. I don't think. It's kind of scratchy, but it makes the cutest little ice cream top because of the sparkliness of it. It makes me think of it being icy, or, you know, like frosty, I don't know. Anyway, I'm glad I had that and thought about using it because it turned out really cute. Okay, so that's one. Also, I did this is a YouTube tutorial I found, and the YouTube channel is called Club Crochet, and he had this tutorial for a tiny triceratops. And so here it is. I think he turned out really cute. It was really easy to make. I used like a G hook, so you don't have to use a really small hook to make it, which is nice. And I also used just scrap of worsted weight yarn, just a small amount. So anyway, I think it turned out really cute. There's minimal sewing. In fact, there's no sewing except for sewing on the little horns. But it was no big deal doing it. I really like the pattern. I think it turned out super cute, and you know, I'm thinking a lot of these backpack buddies I'm making, they appeal more to little girls than boys, and so I was wanting to find a few items that a little boy possibly would like. So anyway, that's a little triceratops. Okay, and then the next one, I made two of them, and I'm definitely going to make more because these are really addictive. This is a pattern, and it is the same pattern, same designer as the backpack buddy I did, and I showed last week, the crocheted lion. And so this is a little one-eyed alien. Isn't it cute? Kind of reminds me of Plankton from SpongeBob. It uses such a small amount of yarn, just a scrap worsted weight. The arms and things are all crocheted in as you're making it, so you don't have these tiny little arms that you have to sew on. Everything is one piece. You don't have to sew anything on except for the eye, you know, the eye patch, whatever, and the little smile. But I think it turned out so cute. In fact, so cute, I made another. Now this one turned out bigger than this one. I'm not sure why. Might have been the thickness of yarn or something. But I think it's so cute. And the eyes that I used, if I'll try to show you. If anybody has ever bought these safety eye packs, boxes of safety eyes, like from Amazon or whatever, or looked at them, you know, they do have some that are colored. See that one? I don't know if it's showing up, but it's red. And I have some that are green and blue and yellow, and I've never used them. I always try to stick them in different projects to try to use them, but I just think they look funky. I don't know. But I think they looked really cute on these aliens. So I've been using these. And of course, I've got more of those colored eyes. And so I'm going to be making more of these definitely because they're just so cute. And like I said, I did put it on the chain. So, I mean, on my little clip to make it a backpack buddy. So anyway, those are the Backpack Buddies, additional ones that I had made. Then I also made 2 more little jellyfish, and another seahorse. And I took a picture of the jellyfish, and I will insert the picture here. So the pattern for those jellyfish is called the baby jellyfish, and it is on the website called Storyland Ammies. And I made the 2, and I think I posted on Instagram that I called them Jellyfish Sisters. I think they turned out really cute. I embroidered a little flower on the top of their heads. I thought they just turned out cute, and I forgot to film a clip of them, but I did remember to take a picture of it. So so that was them. Okay, so the only other thing I want to show you that I'm getting ready to put into Amber's box that I'm going to send off to her is I did make 2 beanies, and these are just double crochet beanies. I had a ball of yarn about so big, and I know I love this yarn print. Oh, I have the band. I do have the band for it. Let's see. I really love the colorway. It's called Aegean Stripe. And so now this one, I added that white stripe in there because I was running out of this print. So the white stripe here and there is an extra yarn. It's not part of that yarn of the Aegean Stripe. But anyway, there's one. And then I made another one. Now this one is, all of it is that Aegean Stripe. So this is how the colorway came out when you are crocheting it. Okay. And so I'm going to be putting both of these into the box to send off to Amber. Now, I want to say a little bit about this double crochet beanie. The pattern I got was from Bakwa Design Crochet. And she has, I guess it is she, she has a article that is really good about sizing sizing hats using either double crochet or half double crochet, whatever stitch you're using, to make it the right size for the right age group. And so I will link that article in the description box below, because I found it very helpful to try to figure out the size, because I don't make that many beanies, or I haven't, because I always have trouble with the sizing. And so I think that's a really great article, and I bookmarked it, and I think it would be great for you to have it in your library so then you can refer to it. But I will link it below so then you can find the article. So that's my finished objects. Okay, so for works in progress, I have the Jada in Stitches, the 2019 calendar blanket. This is the folk art blanket. The newest section or installment of it is to make a lighthouse that's going to be attached to the water part of the blanket, and I did get the lighthouse made. Well, almost. Works in progress. So I used soapstone right here, that's Red Heart Super Saver, for the rock right there, and then just white, some white, I don't know, I grabbed it. And then up here is Super Saver Cherry Red, Red Heart. Now I do need to go back and with my black yarn, just scraps, I need to put in a door right there and a little window at the top. I think they have that. And then I'll stitch it on. And then I may fine tune it a little bit. I've been looking at lighthouse pictures, and so I may add some other stitching to it. So anyway, this, I should be stitching it on. I've left string so then I can stitch it on. I should be stitching it on to the blanket. Try to get it done tomorrow or the weekend anyway. Okay, so I will show you that next week. Okay, so my next finished object, no, not finished, works in progress, is Zane the Zebra. This is a pattern by Jess Huff of jesshuff.com, and I've got him all done except for his mane. Okay, so he's all put together. I've got his arms and legs. I attached the legs so that way he can sit, and he can sit. You have to kind of manipulate him a little bit, but he can sit. He's got a little tail in the back. I do need to, I think, trim the little tassel. I think it's a little bit too long, so I'm going to probably trim that some when I put the mane on. And then as you see, I still have some strings hanging because I always like to leave them until I'm totally finished, so that way if I need to secure anything, I'll have it on there. So anyway, so here is Zane. I think he's really cute. Like I said, I do have to make his mane, and it's in stripes. I think it uses, yes, it uses the dark color, which is, this is purple. It's Walmart Mainstays yarn. And then the medium purple is medium purple, I think, and that's Red Heart Super Saver. And then the very light color right there is Red Heart Super Saver in Pale Plum. Okay, it's pretty much what the pattern called for. The only thing different is I used the Walmart purple because I could not find the dark orchid. I think it was called for. But I couldn't find it. But like I said, I just kind of held them together when I was at Walmart looking for the colors, and this was a good color. It went with it well. So anyway, I think he's so super cute and big size, you know, good, nice cuddle size. So I think he's coming along very well. He should be a finished object next week because I'm going to get started cutting those strands for the mane. So, okay, so that's works in progress number 2. So my third works in progress is another Jess Huff pattern, and this is Jenny the Giraffe, and it is, will go along with Zane the Zebra, okay? And I have the head done, sort of. I have the head, the eyes in, and the head all sealed off, I guess. These are just pinned on just so you can kind of see where they're gonna go. That's why they're all kind of loosey-goosey. But anyway, kind of give you an idea what's gonna look like. The yellow is Lemon Red Heart Super Saver. This is Red Heart Super Saver Buff. Yeah, and the orange is Premier Yarns, Premier Everyday Yarns in Bittersweet. Okay, and then I do have the inner ears, which is more of the buff, and it's going to be attached on the inside there, like that. And then I have the body done. I just finished the body, except I got some more stuffing to do in it. But anyway, so that's kind of what it's going to be looking like. Of course, he will have some spots, and the spots will be this orange color, and then the arms and the legs. And so, anyway, I'm coming along on it. I went ahead and got it started because the lady that I'm doing them for, she wants them by the end of the month, and this is the middle of the month already, so I wanted to go ahead and get started on it. The zebra, of course, it took a little bit longer because you had all the color changing of the stripes on everything. And this is a solid except for a few spots that I will sew on afterwards, so it should go together quicker. I mean, because I just started this just a couple of days ago, and I got all of this done on it, so I'm glad for that it's coming along because I need to get them done. Okay, so that is the works in progress that I've worked on. I have not worked on these. I was gonna try to finish up the Stash Buster square number 15 of the Unraveled Mitten Crochet Along, and I didn't get to it. I only have like that much to finish, and the border around it, but I didn't finish. I mean, I got into the working on Zane and Jenny, and I just didn't finish. It should take me no time to do it, but I need to go ahead and do it because upcoming is Stash Buster square number 16. In fact, she released it yesterday. I think that one is going to be a half double crochet V-stitch, so that should work up really fast. So, but I need to finish up number 15. Okay, let's see, what else? Also upcoming, let's see, is... Oh, my giveaway. I am now at 5,000, almost 5,400 subscribers. Thank you so much, everybody. And did promise that I was going to be doing a giveaway at 5,000 subscribers, and I haven't forgotten about it. I've gotten ideas in my head of what I want to put together for the prize, so just stay tuned and bear with me. I'll get it done. One thing I decided to do kind of goes along with a couple of acquisitions that I want to show you is I went to Walmart today, grocery shopping and you know whatnot, and I always like to go and look in the yarn section, of course, and they had their fat quarters, which is pre-folded pieces of fabric, for like 97 cents, and so I bought 2 fat quarters of this fabric. Couldn't resist it. It is llamas. Isn't that cute? And so I bought 2 fat quarters of this llama fabric, and so I'm going to make a project bag, and that is going to be one of the items that will be going into the giveaway. I found a new tutorial. I haven't tried it yet, but it looks really awesome for a project bag, and so I want to try it out because I think it's going to turn out really good. And I'll let you know, I'll review the tutorial as I'm doing it, and I'll let you know how I like it, and then I will give you the link to the tutorial because it is a tutorial here on YouTube. Okay, and so besides the llama fabric, I also found this fabric that I couldn't resist, and so I bought 2 fat quarters of this, and this is Mario fabric. Because of course I'm geeky like that. No, I never play video games anymore. I'm too busy crocheting. But I'm kind of more the old school because I used to play a lot with my older son, and we you know, back when they had the Super Nintendo, well, Super Nintendo actually was older than that, but we did have a Super Nintendo, and with all the Mario games, and of course Nintendo 64s when my older son was small, and so I would play along, and so we are big Mario fans, and Donkey Kong. So anyway, when I saw that fabric, I just had to get it, and I will be making a project bag out of that as well, but that one will be for me. But if I'll see. I think it's going to be a fun pattern, this tutorial, I think. So once I put it together, if I like it, then I'll start making more of them because I think it's just really cute bags. I think I'm gonna enjoy putting them together. I don't know. Anyway, it's kind of giving me ideas that I want to do some sewing, which I just kind of take that in spurts. So anyway, that one of the llama bag will be part of the giveaway once I get it done. Hopefully maybe I can work on it this weekend or beginning of next week. And that way it'll give me ideas of what to pull together for the rest of the giveaway prize. Okay, so stay tuned for that. It'll be coming. Let's see, what else? Let's see, I do subscribe to Crochet World magazine. And I got the newest one. This one is October 2019, which is that. I think subscribers possibly, I don't know if they're in the stores yet. I think maybe the ones that are subscribed to them get them earlier because this is October. Of course, it's not a monthly magazine. It's every other month, I think, right? If I'm right. I think I'm right. Yeah, because I don't get it real often. But anyway, there was 2 patterns in here that I especially liked, and I was going to share with you, so that way if you decide that you may want to pick up the copy of this particular one, you can buy them at, I've seen them in Joann's, and I think Michael's also, and I think Hobby Lobby, right? Yeah, I think so. Anyway, I know I've seen them at Joann's. Anyway, this one is called the Cuddly Kitten Pillow Pal, and I just thought this was super cute. So I'll show you. I think I've got the pattern covered up, so because I don't want to get in trouble about that. But anyway, here is the picture. Isn't it cute? It's supposed to be about like an let me see, 11.5 inches by 12 inches, so it's a little like a pillow size, but I thought it just super cute. So that one I definitely want to make. And then one thing, sometimes there'll be patterns in the magazine that I don't necessarily care for, but this magazine does have several patterns that I especially like. I think this one's cute, and I think it would also be a cute pillow pal, or the cuddlers like Brenda of My Puggable Life has been making. So let me show you this one. This one is called Friendly Fox. And that one looks to me like it's kind of a pillow type cuddler shaped thing. But anyway, I thought that was cute too. And then I can say one thing about Crochet World magazine. I have noticed that last good while, I guess, I think almost each issue, don't hold me to it, but I think so, they'll have patterns that are geared toward the mandala cakes, the Lime brand. So I think that's awesome because, you know, I mean, how many of us buy the mandala cakes and then wonder, well, what am I going to make with it? But anyway, here is a cowl that they made with, and it says it takes less than one cake of the mandala, and I just think it's really cute. Definitely be something very nice to make. So here it is. If you can see, I hope you can see it. Hope there's not a glare. But anyway, this one is done with what colorway is it? I forget. Oh, Chimera. I guess that's how you pronounce it. I do have some of that. Anyway, I think that cowl is really pretty. It looks to me like it's kind of a lacy effect, but I even see maybe, yeah, like a heart type design. Let me see if I can get it up closer. I'll turn it sideways so that way you can see. See the hearts right there? Yeah, I can see them. You can see them? Anyway, I think this is definitely a pattern that I want to make. So anyway, I just want to let you know about it. And I know they can be pricey, but I'll tell you a hint on how I get my subscription. I mean, I do pay for them, but I belong to a website, I don't call it, it's kind of like the Ibotta, but it's like online purchasing, and it used to be called Ebates. And I know Margaret Olander of Sheepishly Sharing, Margaret, she used to, I mean, she's done a couple of videos where she talked about Ebates and how you can save money using that. Well, it's not called Ebates anymore. It is called Rakuten. I think that's how you pronounce it. Anyway, so you buy things online, and then you'll get money. You get so many, like a % back from your purchase into this Ebate, well, not Ebates anymore, Rakuten account. And then I think quarterly or something, they'll send you a check. They used to call it, here's your big fat check. I don't know if they say that anymore. I just recently got one, but anyway. So what I like about it is one of the online sites that is one of their online stores that's listed, they participate, is magazines.com. And magazines.com will have a big percentage back. Like, I think I paid for this one, this subscription, and I think it was pretty much half price, or well, close to it. I got like 45% back or whatever. I mean, I subscribed to it, and then 45% of that price was put into my Rakuten account. And then I'll get, and like I said, quarterly, whatever you have that are on there, they'll send you a check. So I think that's cool. And you can get this for, well, it's 45%. It's not half price, but it's close to it. So anyway, that's just a tip, a little money saving tip. I will put a link to the Rakuten site with my referral code if you want to sign up with them. I think you get like a $10 bonus or $10 back, something, when you first sign up or something. But anyway, check that out if you want. Okay, so after this, let's see if I have anything else to talk about. Well, thank you so much for subscribing and to my channel. Thank you to the people that have been with me from the beginning. Thank you to my new subscribers. I appreciate it so much, and I appreciate all your comments and things that you put down, encouraging me to, or giving me feedback on my projects and encourage me to getting them finished and all that. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. The channel is growing, and I just love meeting so many new people and being able to interact with you. Go over, I do have a Facebook group also that you can go and join. It's called Yarn Joy Podcast. You can join the group, and please post pictures of what you're working on, so then we can all see what you're doing and share in our love for yarn and yarny things. Okay, so the last section of this video is my Super 7 Podcasters of the Week. And this is just 7 podcasters that I subscribe to, that I have found, or I'm enjoying watching, and I just want to let you know about them, so that way you can check them out and subscribe to them if you haven't already. Okay, so no particular order. Number 1 is Black Ribbon Studio, and that's Denise. Okay, so I just recently found Denise, just very recent. So in fact, I haven't watched all her videos yet. She's relatively new. I think only maybe last 3 months, something like that, been posting videos. But she's got some really neat projects that she does, and I'm enjoying the videos that I've watched of her. Please go over and check her out and subscribe and welcome her to the Yarny community. Okay, number 2 is Christy's Crochet Corner. Now, she's been around a little while, and she's from Florida. She does quite a few YouTube lives showing the things that she makes, and I enjoy participating in her lives when she has them, when I can catch her on there and I'm not busy. You know, I try to check her out, because it's fun speaking and chatting back and forth with her. But please go check her out and watch her videos and look at the projects that she's working on, and subscribe. Okay, and number 3 is Dolly Face Knits, and that is Camille. Well, Camille is also a relatively new podcaster, and I'm glad that she has started making videos. I've enjoyed watching her videos and looking at the projects that she's making. So go check out Camille and subscribe to her channel if you haven't, okay? Number 4 is Have Yarn Creations with Erin. Erin is also a new podcaster, just like the last few weeks, and she's got about 3 or 4 videos out, I think. I really enjoy watching her. She did a 10 non-yarny 10 non-yarny things about me video. And I enjoy watching that. And she's also making projects. She just finished crocheting a top for herself, and she talked about how she did the sizing and get it to fit her. So it was very interesting to listen to her talk about the process of it. And so go check out Erin and welcome her to the Yarny community and subscribe. Okay, number 5 is Jamie, and her channel is called Jamie's Hooked. Yeah, I'm looking at my notes. She is pretty new also, last maybe a month or 2 maybe that she's been making videos, and she also is a crocheter, of course, and she shows yarn hauls. She shows the project she's working on, and I have been enjoying her videos. So go check out Jamie at Jamie's Hooked, and subscribe to her channel also. Okay, number 6 is Made by Mum, M-U-M, and that is Natalie. And she is from the UK, I believe, I think. Yeah. And she has been making some really interesting and enjoyable videos to watch. Go check her out and see what she's been working on, and look at her yarn hauls. And subscribe. Welcome her to the community, as all these also. And number 7 is Petra's Happy Place, okay? And I have just discovered her like few days ago. And I've only watched the first few episodes. I watched the welcome video, which was a great video. She did a great job on it. And it just made me want to watch more of her videos and the things that she's doing. She showed a few projects that she's working on also in that video. I also watched a yarn room tour that she made. And she's got some great yarn collections, and I really enjoyed watching that. And I am looking forward to watching the rest of her videos and catching up and seeing all the projects that she's working on. So go over and check out Petra of Petra's Happy Place and subscribe to her as well. Okay, so that is all of my episode for the day, for today, for this week. And thanks so much for watching. I do have a crafty tag video that I want to do. I found 20 crafty questions, something, I can't remember the name of it, but I thought the questions sound like it'd be fun to do, and so I've decided to go ahead and film a video answering those questions. So that video should be filmed and up probably toward the end of the weekend, or maybe around Monday, like Sunday, Monday, maybe I'll get it done or posted. So be sure to be looking for that and check that video out as well. Okay, so thank you everybody for watching the video. Everybody have a wonderful weekend, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.